Most people don't fail because they're weak. They fail because they never decided who they are. By the end of this video, you'll understand why motivation keeps leaving you, and why identity is the one thing that stays when life gets hard. If you've ever felt stuck in the middle, not failing, not winning, this is why. Let me tell you a story. There are two people, same age, same job, same gym membership, same dreams. One of them shows up when they're tired. The other shows up only when they feel like it. Fast forward 5 years, one looks lucky, the other looks confused. But luck had nothing to do with it. The difference was identity. Not goals, not motivation, not discipline. Identity. Because goals tell you what you want. Identity tells you who you are. You will always act in line with who you believe you are, even when no one is watching. Motivation feels good. It's like a hit of sugar. Quick, exciting, gone fast. You wake up motivated. You watch a video, you feel fired up. You promise this time it's different. And then life happens. You're tired, work drains you, someone annoys you, you miss one workout, one good habit breaks, and suddenly the whole thing collapses. Why? Because motivation asks, do I feel like doing this? Identity asks, is this who I am? And those are two very different questions. Every person is running an invisible script in their head. I'm just not consistent. I've always been lazy. I'm not the one. That's like these disciplined people. I'll start when things calm down. You don't question these thoughts. You obey them. And your life quietly follows. Psychologists call this identity-based behavior. In simple words, you act like the person you believe you are. If you believe you're average, you'll protect that identity, even if it hurts you. Average isn't loud, it's comfortable. Average says, I'll do it tomorrow, at least I tried. It's not that serious. Average doesn't scream, it whispers. And one day you'll wake up older, heavier, poorer, weaker, wondering where the time went. Average isn't evil, it's sneaky. People love to talk about willpower, but willpower is fragile. Studies show willpower works like a battery. Stress will drain it, lack of sleep will drain it, and hunger will drain it. That's why relying on willpower is a losing game. Identity doesn't drain. You don't use willpower to brush your teeth. You don't debate whether to answer your name. You just do it. That's the level you need to reach. There's a moment, quiet, internal, where people change for not when they feel motivated, not when life is easy. It's the moment they say, "This is who I am now." Not loudly, not on social media, but privately. And then they start proving it, one action at a time. Here's the part most people miss. You don't build identity by thinking. You build it by evidence. Every action is a vote. You train when you're tired. Vote for "I am disciplined." You quit early is a vote for "I give up." You eat clean is a vote for "I respect myself." You lie to yourself is a vote for "My words don't matter." No single vote decides who you are, but the pattern does. People love big plans. I'm going to change my whole life. I'm going all in. I'll never mess up again. That's fantasy. Real identity is built quietly. Small promises kept daily. 10 minutes, one workout, one honest choice. That's how confidence is formed. Confidence isn't hype, it's memory. It's your brain saying, "I've seen this guy keep his word." Here's the hard truth. You're probably trying to change your life while keeping the same identity. The same habits, the same excuses, the same self-talk, and expecting different results. That never works. You can't build a strong future with an average self-image. Every day there's a war inside of you. The old you versus the new you. The old you wants comfort. The new you wants growth. The old you says relax. The new you says stand up straight. The old you wants to be liked. The new you wants to be respected. And here's the key. The version you feed wins. You don't kill the old identity with motivation. You starve it. You stop negotiating. You stop explaining. You stop justifying. You replace questions like, "Should I train today?" with statements like, "I train. That's what I do." Unbreakable people don't have more motivation. They have fewer decisions. They decide once, "I don't skip workouts. I don't lie to myself. I don't break promises to me." And then they stop debating. Decision fatigue disappears. Clarity replaces the chaos. Your identity is shaped by what surrounds you. Your phone, your music, your friends, your habits. If your environment screams comfort, your identity will stay weak. Change what you see daily. It changes what you become. Most people quit when progress is invisible. No praise, no likes, no applause. That's the test. Because identity grows in silence. When nobody claps, when nobody notices, when it's just you and the mirror. That's where real strength is built. At some point, something flips. You stop asking, "How do I feel?" and you start asking, "Who do I want to be?" That's when excuses lose power. That's when discipline feels lighter. Not easy, lighter. Right now, there are only two paths. Build an identity strong enough to carry you through pain, or stay average and keep restarting every year. There is no third option. Time will pass either way. The only question is who you become while it does. It looks boring from the outside. Same habits, same standards, same effort, day after day. But inside, it feels calm, grounded, certain. You stop chasing motivation. You stop comparing. You stop begging life to be easier because you got stronger. When your identity is solid, rejection doesn't crush you. Failure doesn't define you. Bad days don't break you. You bend, yet you don't snap. That's the goal. Not hype, not ego, stability. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your identity. So choose carefully, because the man you become will decide everything you get. Watch the next video on screen. It shows how to lock this identity in permanently.